military would take care of it anyway. You know, oh, we got troops over there. We'll be all right. You know, we always win wars. We're America. We always come out on top.
That's the American pride for you.
Another precept, because matter of fact, I'm gonna grab this one because America is still in this spirit right here. This is Revelations 13:4. It says, no, I can grab that though. It says, and they worship the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with them.
Yeah, that's these people. No one thinks America can be touched or challenged. You know, yeah, that's a better word for it. No one thinks America can even be challenged, can even be put to the table. You know, there's a saying that niggas like to use when making comparisons, saying how someone can't hold a candle to another person, meaning how another person isn't even on someone else's level. And that's how these people feel about America and other countries. You know, they're so proud and so boastful in this land that they don't realize this country is about to be obliterated. An all-out war in all aspects and every level, economic, war out here, you know, fucking domestic. It's just gonna be bananas out here.
Especially economic. He saw Americanized Edomites really are very boastful about the economy. I mean, you do have some that will say that this economy is fucked up, but for the mass majority, they was like, because I actually recently had talks with Edomites that just keep on boasting in the fact that America is not going down.
But then also one more thing, how they're trying to, for minimum wage jobs for like McDonald's and shit like that, how they're trying to, they're trying to raise it to $15 an hour. If they pass that, that's going to be inflation up. That's going to be inflation up the ass, man. Because if you working at McDonald's getting $15 an hour, then they're like, all right, well, since you have money now, we'll just make a loaf of bread $35 then. You get 15. That's only 2 hours of your work. You know, that's just going to help destroy
the gist of it. Because if they up minimum wage, they'll have to do it for everybody, which means that because you still have to worry about your overhead costs. So now companies that ship the products to there will have to go up on their prices. You know, the gallon of milk will go up, the meat will go up. Everything has to go up just to accommodate for that minimum wage.
And it will only make sense for them to do that because they already had that tested in Venezuela. As far as the hyperinflation of trying to devaluate the economy, such as in a like way.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna start from one. You know, since we talking about Russia, this is Ezekiel 38:1. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith Yahweh power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth.
So this is talking about how because right now the people that live in the land of Russia's in Gog or Magog. Gog. Yeah, so the Russian Edomites are currently living in that land. So they're the ones that this scripture is referring to in this time. And it's saying that they're going to put the hooks back in their jaws, and it's going to put them and remind them of the way they used to be. The way that the Russians used to be during the Cold War, how they wanted nothing but death over here for the Americans. You know, when they was in the Olympics, they was competing, trying to beat them. You know, they had spies over here. That TV show, I forgot the name of that shit, man. That was a good ass show. But they had sleeper agents over here. You know, this is the spirit that the Russians are going back to. And they, for the most part, a lot of them are back in it. You know, if you speak to a real Russian that can still speak that's got that accent, you can ask him questions. He'll tell you flat out he doesn't like America. You know, he's probably over here because his fucking daughter was born over here. So he's trying to get money to get her ass back. Yeah. Four, yeah.
3 with that guy. I hate America.
They're coming over here to bail their people out so they can get back. You know, their cousin got some debt, so they're gonna come here and work for their cousin, get their money so they can leave.
Well, a lot of them got caught up in that vibration of America's sorcery. You know, just like everybody around the world. That's the reason why the scriptures say the Arabians shall no more pitch their tent. You know, because these Russians, they came here to make money. They opened up shops just as well as Moab, just as well as Hamites, just as well as Ishmaelites. You know, but once this place is destroyed, they're gonna mourn over this place. Reading on in verse 4, it says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of thine clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields."
So this is talking about all their armory, basically. All their weapons are going to be traveling on, you know, all the vehicles, you know, because they're not going to come riding across the ocean with horses, you know. So this is, you know, you got to use some wisdom here. This is talking about all the technology that Russia's going to be coming to this final bang with.
Submarines, battleships, all different types of jets,
bombers and shit.
All of them handling swords, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. All of them with shields and helmets.
Oh, also right there, what's that? Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya.
Persia, Iran.
Iran. And if you know anything about how Russia used to get down back then, they was giving all types of weapons to those smaller African nations. So the Ethiopians, and it said Libyans, yep, they gonna be right there with the Russians. You're gonna see some dark ass Hamites holding the AK, saying whatever they're saying in their language. People gonna be looking at them, wondering why they're helping out the Russians. But these people don't realize those are some of Russia's #1 AK-47 consumers back 40 years ago. So they're gonna be right there in the war with them, right against America.
Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet.
Yeah, so everybody with their weapons, everybody's ready to go. All of Russia's allies is ready for war.
Gomar and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
Kind of said, be thou prepared, too. You know, this is talking towards Russians.
That's talking to the Russians. Speaking into all the other nations. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and assemble unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So let's talk about Russia.
Yep. It said, be thou prepared, and that's what they are right now. They just say, be thou lazy, you know, be thou slothful. You know, that's why they gave out that big ass warning. So then when they come over here, and when it's war out here, when they see a Russian over here, a domestic. What's the word for it? I forgot. Like, a domesticated Russian. When they see them over here, they're gonna be killing them. You know, they're gonna be trying to talk to them in Russia. Oh, we didn't have money to get out. Pa. They're gonna kill them because they had the warning. They was already given the announcement. So not only is these heathens gonna come over here and killing Americans, they're gonna come killing off the traders that stayed over here. Getting rid of everybody.
That's scriptural too.
He was talking about the Russians giving out warning.
Roughly paraphrasing, go back to
brothers
yeah, that's what the nations are going to do.
Well, basically that's what they are doing. I believe that's 51 and 9. If you want to grab that. Jeremiah. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. After many days thou shalt be visited. In the latter years thou shalt in the latter years thou shalt come into this. And all that after many days thou shalt be visited. In the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste.
But so it said we was always waste. So when the war's coming, you know, look, you can see the condition of our people. They still gonna be some just wasted niggas. You know, wasted wasted as in broken down in a low state. You know, so. When things is going down, this is gonna be these nigga crackheads running around, you know, for their lives and shit. Harlots, you know, these druggies everywhere, running and dying. You You know, because we've always been in an effed up situation since we went off from the laws.
And this is talking about the land of Israel, you know, which is part of the land of Israel is going to be destroyed, you know, and it's going to have to be built back up during that the time of that Third World War. But it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee. Thus saith Yahweh power.
It's talking about Russia, right? Yeah, so Russia's going to be set a cloud. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then it also said earlier, guard unto them. So Russia's going to have a lot of dominance and giving a lot of protection to the nations that's docking behind it. Because all the nations want to come fuck up America, but they singularly don't have the power to come do it. So when they all team up, they're gonna be under the Russian banner, you know, right there behind them, you know, with their hands on their back, like, yeah, you get in there first, we got your back, you get in there, and we coming, you know. So they're gonna be happy when they're able to.
It shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought, and thou shalt. So at this time, Russia is going to be over there fighting, and they're going to. The Most High is going to put an evil thought inside of their mind, and they're going to shoot ICBM missiles over here to America.
They're gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this. We're lose. We lost 10,000 over here. We done lost. They dropped the bomb on us. You know, we got bombs too. Let's just shoot them.
Fuck this bitch.
Hence this verse right here. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates.
So they're going to bring the war straight to the homeland here. You know, they're going to be like, well, which was more logical, rather than fighting the war over there in the Middle East while these Americans are still safe. I'm like, fuck it, we'll just bring it over here. We got bombs to send over there, people to send over there.
This is Jeremiah 49:31. Arise, get you up unto the wealthy nation, and that dwelleth without care.
Which is America.
Saith Yahweh, which have neither gates nor bars, which dwell alone.
You know, because this land, you know, like it says, no gates, no bars. Like how I think it was Germany had the iron, what they call it, iron chain? No, the iron curtain. No,
not Germany, it's Germany. Israel. The Iron Dome.
Iron Dome, that's what it's called? Okay. They had that, and then also the Chinese had the Great Wall of China. You know, those are walls and bars. America didn't have anything like that. Not even down there in the border. It's just a fucking checkpoint. You know, you can slip through there. You got to be slick with it, but you can get through there. So when these countries come through, they're gonna have easy access. You know, they can come right up right off in the Pacific. You know, they come with a submarine. They can beach right there, and then they come in on the Atlantic on the other side. They can come in. They come in off the Gulf of Mexico. They come right up. You know, they don't got no great fucking metallic wall to knock down. They up and they in.
You got precept?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me grab. Okay, let me grab this. It's Revelations 18:7. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her.
Yep, that's America, who's been glorifying herself and living deliciously. Motherfuckers walking down the street, still in fucking short shorts and damn near bikinis in the middle of motherfucking October and shit. You know, bitches is all on TV shaking their ass everywhere. This place glorifies boredom. You look at that bitch Amber Rose. You know, motherfuckers eat whatever they feel like eating. They do all types of ridiculous activities, fucking bungee jumping and shit. You know, that's yeah, you know. And then this country.
Oh, it's Sweetie's Day today.
Oh, it is. That's what it is. Oh yeah, yeah. Holidays, can't forget about them. Christmas is coming up, and it's still October. Yep, that's all people talking about is Christmas. You know, these are things that this country's been glorifying in. You know, not to mention the slavery of us. They don't give a fuck if they had us as slaves.
Okay. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and no widow. and shall see no sorrow.
I said a queen and no widow, I shall see no sorrow. That's why these people say America's gonna be here forever. Oh my, we gonna have you know, people got their plans for the future, giving them their children college funds or 401k funds. You know, they're gonna have this built in their house, have that installed. Oh, I'm gonna have this car in 10 years. If I keep working, I'm gonna get this raise. I'm gonna be making 28 an hour. You know, that's these people in America thinking shit's all good. They think it's gonna be good forever. So
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is Yahweh power who judgeth her.
So they're gonna be overwhelmed by the judgment of the Lord when it all comes. These people aren't gonna have any clue, because the average person, when they come walking down the street, they ain't got nothing on them. Most they got on them is their phone, their wallet, and their keys. You can't survive off of that shit. When we used to travel in the ancient day, you had food with you, water, clothes. You know, you might have had some weapons on you, your animals that was taking you around. So when shit goes down, like 90% of these people is going to be out in the middle of the streets doing their casual shopping or going somewhere. So they're going to be dropping like just like fucking like a stack of cards, and you knock one, they just back to back, gone immediately.
Like Witcher, he had all his armor with him.
Yeah. When you go back in Genesis, when Jacob traveled to Egypt, when Joseph came and got him, they brought the whole clan. They ain't just, oh, let's just go, y'all. They brought the whole armory. Everybody, you think they was gonna walk through the middle of the Middle East with a stick in one hand and a fucking just a jack in the other? They had servants.